So in this video, I want to talk about how older coaches make me mad, right? So my thing is, I see too many athletes, right? They transfer schools, they become better, right? They do their own training, they become better. I had so many friends who was not that good at a particular sport or a particular event inside track and field, right? But they did their own training, or they transferred schools and they got so much better, right? Because I noticed with a lot of older coaches, they had this mindset, it's either like, it's my way or the highway, right? They're not really looking for adjustments. When I talk to a lot of athletes who have older coaches, I ask them, like, what do you feel like could be done differently? What do you feel like could be done for this program to be so much better, or you could be so much better individually? Then when they say, if the coach listens to the athletes, right? It's a thing, though, right? What kind of good relationship? It could be a friendship, right? It could be a relationship. Like, what I mean by a relationship is like a boyfriend, girlfriend kind of relationship, right? Or a relationship beside your job, where you two co-workers are a boss relationship with his employees, right? Or your relationship with your employer, right? There's not no good relationship there, right? How could it ever be successful? How? And a lot of these older coaches, they don't have a good relationship with their athletes, right? I kid you not, right? I've been coaching for like a little bit over, like, not too long yet. And even athletes from other sports, I know so much more about them and their personal life than their own coaches know. They'll tell me certain stuff, and I'll be like, "Do your coach even know this?" Nope. And it's just crazy to me because I don't want to hear nothing about, like, oh, people be busy. It won't hurt you to, like, take a few minutes here and there to get to know your athletes. Understand what make your athletes happy. Understand what's their dream and goals after school. Because if you got athletes that's telling you that they want to play college sports, and you as a coach, you're not finding ways you can help them with that, what kind of coach are you? Seriously, though, it just blow my mind, because it's like, people have dreams and goals inside sports, so maybe they use sports as an outlet. This is the thing. People use sports for so many different reasons. Somebody's home life could be rough, right? Somebody's mental health could be rough, right? Someone's probably playing sports could keep somebody in shape. Maybe playing sports could keep someone, sane, right? Or maybe they just really love the sport. People join sports for so many different reasons, right? You got people that want to play college sports. You got people that don't. You got people in college that would make it professional. You got people that don't. You have athletes who went to college for sports because they felt like that was their only way of going to college, right? But if you're a coach and you're not taking your time to understand your athletes, understand why they want to do the things that they want to do, you won't really understand too much how to coach them, because this is not a one-size-fits-all category. It's not. You get what I'm saying? It's not a one-size-fits-all category. And one thing I notice these older coaches is, right, they'll have, like, let's just say track, for example, right? Let's say there's 50 people on the track team, right? 3 of them was actually good, right? And the other, okay, we said 50 athletes on the track team, right? 3 of them was actually good. The other 47 didn't really PR, or barely PR'd, or was injured the whole season, or was constantly getting injury, or just wasn't competing in track meets, right? So these old school coaches, they'll take these 3 coaches and be like, these old school coaches, they'll take these 3 athletes and be like, oh, look, I'm a great coach. Out of all 50 of my athletes, I had 3 athletes that was somehow good. I don't even know how they was good. They just did the training program I had them doing, it was good. But the other 57, we just go ignore them. We just go focus on these 3 that was actually good. I remember one time I was on the phone with a coach back then when I was wanting to do college track and stuff. He literally told me that a good coach understands you only good as your worst athlete, right? And this is a really successful coach we're talking about. This coach is a really good coach, very successful coach, right? And his work shows because all his athletes get better, right? All the athletes get better. All the athletes make a great amount of progress, right? That's what good coaching look like. When you go to the results and you see that these athletes, they came into your program and over time they gotten better, technically wouldn't that make you a good coach, right? Coaches, like bad coaches, especially for track, they'll take an athlete that was already really fast, right? It just keep them the same speed they was. Like, no, you just took someone they even need coaching, right? Like, the way I like to see it is, because I watched the track video, I forgot what the coach said this, but he said, You got two different athletes. You got athletes that's missing some letters of the alphabet, right? And as a coach, you need to help this athlete go get the rest of the letters of the alphabet so they can have the full alphabet put together, right? Then you have other athletes, right, that already have all the letters to the alphabet, so they already complete. So think about it. Technically, you're not really coaching for real because you already got an athlete that's complete. You just happen to maintain that same speed compared to taking someone that you actually help to get faster. Bro, I had friends in track go from 22s to 20s, right, in the 200. From 23s to 21s. From 24s to 21s. Making the nationals in hurdles. Making the states in hurdles. Making the nationals in jumps. Making the states in jumps. But they actually did what they needed to do. I had friends that understand that, you know what, this coach don't really care about me. They don't really care about my dreams and goals. When an athlete feel like you don't care about their dreams and goals, right? As a coach, it's like, what are you doing? But, you know, a lot of these old school coaches, right? You can't tell them nothing. They know everything. They don't need to approve them nothing. They train a program might help 1 or 2 people get good every year or get better every year. So they think they got it all put together. They're looking at the bigger picture. It's they way the highway. And, you know, as younger people, we don't know what we're talking about. We don't know what we're doing. We don't understand nothing. They're still stuck in that mindset from the 70s and the 60s and the 80s. And I just had to come on here and rant about this, right? But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for many more videos like this to come. I promise this video is not supposed to be a negative video. Some people see this video and relate to it. And some people see this video and be like, dang, I never thought about that. He got a great point. But yeah, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned for many more videos to come. I'm out. Peace.